Today I'm sharing my own manifesting method with you guys. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, my name is Al and welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. And if you're new here, please go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I'm here making manifesting easier for you, sharing all my tips and advice so that you can use them to create the life I have always dreamed of. And if you're in need of coaching, go to my description box, all information's there. Also, if you want to join my Patreon group, I would be delighted to have you there. But now we are going to talk about today's topic and it's going to be really interesting. So let's get into it, guys. One of you guys asked me to share my manifesting methods. I basically share a lot of my manifesting method here with you guys. Those are things, everything that I share here are things that I have tried and that has worked for me and that I have seen success with clients as well. So yeah, what I'm going to do today is talk about how I do it and how I use them. Okay, first of all, a good thing about me is that I'm very patient. So I don't stress a lot about time. Time is not relevant for me because I know I will get it when it's the perfect timing for me to get whatever I want, okay? And I know that to create something, I don't need to go every day affirming for it. I know that there is a point that I say I'm satisfied with it, so I just don't affirm anymore. I just know it's going to show up. You know, for example, about a year ago, I was talking about how amazing it would be to live in a townhouse. Okay, I love townhouses. I think I like these very classic and old buildings, but they are not really affordable. Well, this week I actually found a townhouse in an amazing borough in my city that is in my budget. So that's how amazing it is. It's a year later. I could have said, okay, I'm done because I'm not going to manifest it. Okay, so, but I didn't. I just knew, okay, that's my preference. I would like to live in a townhouse. But whatever, okay. And now I have the possibility to do just that. I haven't seen the house, so I don't know if it's exactly what I expect, but the chance is there. So I'm patient and I have my emotions under control. It hasn't always been like that, but as you become an adult, things change. So the only thing that is a big problem, that has been a big problem for me, is my mind. You know, I'm someone that like to think things through and have control over things. Manifesting, it isn't about controlling everything that is happening. You know, there are things that you need to have under control, but other things you just have to allow it to happen. And at the beginning, conscious manifesting and allowing was a struggle. But I have seen enough evidence that I can do it. Okay, I have tried enough things and they have shown up in my reality because I have created it. So there is absolutely no doubt. For example, this week with my specific person, he's not in your face romantic, okay? So this week I always have a list of things that I want to manifest in a week. And this week, my top one was for him to be more romantic, you know, to show more his emotions. And just like that, this week was really cute because it was one of the most romantic weeks for us. So when things like this happens, and for example, your specific person shows up in your reality a little out of character, then there is no denying that you have created it. And that's for me like this, and I take it very lightly. Okay, I have fun. Every week I have fun. I create a list of things that I want to manifest, and then I just let it happening. Okay, I don't go through the whole week affirming for this to happen, I just make a list. Actually, I just make a list and think strongly for a moment about all these things happening, and that's it. And then when they show up, I am just happy, you know. Sometimes I even forget, because every Sunday I take a look at my list, and sometimes things happening I didn't even realize that it happened, because I completely forget what I have written most times. So it's really nice to see that, okay? And another thing is, I do not look at the 3D to look for confirmation, because I know the 3D is the past. So why would I worry about it, of what is going on? It makes no sense to me to do that. So yeah, that's how it is. But now I'm going to get into the questions that you have sent. One of the questions was how I identify my blocks, okay? That's quite simple, and it's something that I keep saying here in the channel. You know, you have to take a look and listen to what's going on within you. That's all I do, you know. As soon as I decide I want to manifest this specific thing, what I do is I pay attention to my self-talk, to my inner talk. I take a look of how, you know, when people talk about it, how I feel. You know, sometimes it's really easy, because when people talk about something and you have at that moment, just like that, the contrary thought, then that's it. You know exactly how your subconscious is working at that moment, okay? So it's very important for me to find out what's going on under those layers that I cannot completely comprehend, okay, or that I don't have access. So I just listen to my thoughts, to my feelings, and to everything that, you know, is connected to what I want to manifest, and how I react to it, to the thought of it, to people talking about it. That's how I identify my blocks. And then I work systematically to unblock those blocks so that I can get to my manifestation. The last question was how I'm always sure that my manifestation is going to show up. Well, first of all, the first thing that I know is it is possible. I can achieve whatever I want. I can get whatever I want. And the second thing is, the only thing that can stand in my way is myself. These are two things that I always keep in mind. You know, whenever I think about manifesting something, I know, I tell myself, I can do it, I can get it, and the only person who can stand in my way is me. So let's work on this so that everything works out perfectly, pans out perfectly, and I get what I want. That's the first thing. And then I have had enough evidence, as I said, in my reality that I can do things, okay? I have created, for example, last week of 2020, I said I'm going to win the lottery this week. Basically, I just had the idea and I knew I can win that. So I played it, and at the moment before I bought my ticket, my lottery ticket, I said I'm going to win the lottery. I thought at that day that the draw would be around 6 p.m. So I was in the bathtub and it was 6:30, and I look at my phone. Usually if you win you get a text. So I was in the bathtub and I'm like, it's 6:30 and I have no text. The first thought that I had was, how is it possible that I didn't win the lottery? And then I said to myself, you know what? They're having a delay. I won the lottery. I'm going to get the text. I think it was then an hour later or half an hour later, okay? But I got the text, you won the lottery. Didn't win a lot of money, but it wasn't important for me, and that was that. So I am sure about it because I have seen enough evidence out there that I can do it, you know? And when you have this much of evidence, you can't deny it. It's like, why would I doubt myself? You know I can do it. I know I have done it. I know that it's possible, and if it's possible, I can achieve it, because my mind is limitless, so I can get it. And yeah, that's how I do this, guys. And you can do it too. You can achieve it too. You know, most time when people fail, it's for two things. First one, they do not believe they can do it. You know, they keep doubting, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Does it really work? And the second thing that makes people fail when manifesting is wondering about time. Because if you are here expecting, you know, if you're doing it for the fun and you know deeply that it's going to happen, you do not worry about time. You never worry about time. If you're worrying about time, then you are doubting, because it's going to come a time where you're going to say, why it takes so long? Why it's not here? And this why it's not here, it's going to be a big problem for you and throw you back a few steps. Just trust in yourself, believe in yourself. You can do it too. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.